stand, with smartphones and iPods upon our hands, facing the altar of creation, we see two standards, science and religion. Battling fiercely on the grounds are the believers of the Creator and the ideological inventors. I for one solemnly believe that these two standards can naturally coexist. Many times people wonder which side is right, science or religion. Modern debates conducted worldwide, involving the best minds of today, clashing each other's ideas, have tested the valiance and strength of both sides. Both men of science and religion have their own strong belief, faith, basis, call it what you may. They are so busy hurling argumentative statements at each other that they drastically fail to see the commonality of their beliefs. After hearing a lot of theories, Bible verses, scientific laws that refute the existence of God, or claims of foreseeing heaven in near-death experiences, which side should we believe? As long as we can detect biased bases on both sides, there will still be a flaw, an impurity. We cannot claim something to be legit if there is untruthfulness underneath. The church may have tortured men of science in the Dark Ages. Many men of science might have been atheists. Stephen Hawking, Thomas Edison, Democritus, etc. Science plays its roles on the physical aspects of life. The technologies we use, scientific laws we apply, are examples of how significant science is to our lives. Now, a substantial part of life is important, but what about the spiritual aspect? That's when religion comes in. Religion explains what science fails to comprehend. Science accelerates the mind of mankind to a higher plane of understanding, while religion is what makes us human, as without a concept of ethics by religion, we would most probably be emotionless machines, not governed by any form of conscience. It would cause massive outbreak in unethical and probably evil deeds. Religion, like science, is also being studied. There is what we call theology, along with its many branches. Religion also has its own laws and principles that govern its believers. If scientists have encyclopedias, Christians have the Bible. Newton's laws, there's the Ten Commandments. The Big Bang Theory describes an explosion that yielded everything in our universe. Try reading the book of Genesis. A seemingly impossible phenomenon occurs that mysteriously cures a disease. We call it a miracle. My point is, science and religion might not be too far apart. In fact, there is no reason why those two should contend. They share a myriad of similarities despite their different ways of explaining. A person recovering from polio, a miracle to some, is not so different from viewing it as regeneration from sickness. Science must do its part in explaining what's within their grasp and know their limitation. We must stop presuming that God does not exist, as no law, no probable theory could disprove the idea of God. Let science explain the validated and leave the unexplainable to faith and religion. Science and religion are viewed as individual approaches in life. Highly influential, science and religion can work under one cause, and that is understanding. It is time to set aside centuries of feuds, fueled by anger and proving each other wrong. We learn to fathom, not refute. People should strive for the liberty of our minds. We must free ourselves from the greed that once enslaved humanity and barricaded progress. We build machines and technology that we fail to see how we lost our humanity. We put so much belief in religion that we stop the advancement of mankind. We are responsible for our people. But how can we call ourselves human if our minds are far apart? Let us set aside all the hate, do away with close-mindedness, let science and religion cooperate. Anthony Bernardo, BSPT 22.